Breaking news from Texas. The fight of his life. Someone please show me where my America went? This time the anti-Americanism comes from Rosenberg, Texas. A Texas Marine veteran said he was outraged earlier this week when he was told he was forbidden to fly his American and Marine Corps flags outside of his own home, on his property, in Rosenberg, Texas, because HOA rules forbid it. Corporal Michael Pereira said he and his wife moved into the Kingdom Heights subdivision 2 months ago and hadn't experienced any issues until now. He made it very clear as to the fact that there is no way he will be taking neither flag down. He added that the Marine Corps changed his life and that he would have died for his country, and also reminded the HOA that no one fights harder than a U.S. Marine. His wife posted the situation on Facebook on their neighborhood page Tuesday night. Within the first hour, more than 100 comments, which showed support for Pereira, could be seen. After the story aired on local media, an attorney for the HOA, "Why does the HOA need an attorney?" stated that the actual problem is that one of the poles is in a utility easement. Both poles are within the 25-foot building setback line, and the restrictions, and Texas property code, only allow for the installation of one flagpole. If that's the Texas state code, then why does the HOA need an attorney to plead their case? Click to Houston reports. Rosenberg, Texas. A Rosenberg Marine Corps veteran said he and his wife were outraged when they were told they couldn't fly their American and Marine Corps flags outside their home in Rosenberg because of HOA rules. The couple moved into the Kingdom Heights subdivision 2 months ago and didn't experience problems until now. If they're going to take them down, it's going to be a fight to take them down, and no one fights harder than a veteran combat Marine, said Corporal Michael Pereira. Pereira said he would have died for the American and Marine Corps flags proudly displayed in the driveway of his home. They represent this country. They represent a brotherhood I was a part of, Pereira said. He credits 7 years in the Marine Corps for changing his life. He was in the Marines from 2002 to 2009, serving 3 tours in Iraq. To this day, he hasn't forgotten his brothers and sisters in the service and everything he's gone through overseas. The flags show respect for all the people I went to war with and the ones that didn't come back, Pereira said. I got to take them down every night and put them up every morning. Every day he follows the flag rules. The flags don't fly when the sun is down because he does not have a light on them. What he didn't expect was a problem with his HOA's rules. I'm guessing somebody didn't like it or someone reported it or something, because I got a call from the property manager who works for the Homeowners Association asking me to take them down, Pereira said. His wife posted the situation on Facebook on their neighborhood page Tuesday night. Within the first hour, more than 100 comments, which showed support for Pereira. It doesn't bother me. I think it's kind of silly to have someone take down their flags, especially if he fought for the country, said Ashley Johansson, the couple's neighbor across the street. Pereira asked the property management liaison for an exemption to the rule. I asked her if they can make an exemption, and she said I'd have fill out a construction modification request and send it to the HOA, Pereira said. He's still waiting on the outcome, but he said he's not afraid to fight to keep the flags flying outside his home. If they don't get those rules changed, I'm going to start a petition to get the rules changed, Pereira said. HOA response. 2 days after KPRC2 aired the story, attorneys for the HOA sent a statement that said the issue is with the flagpoles erected by Pereira, not the flags. Terry Sears, an attorney and agent for the neighborhood's HOA, said in the statement that Pereira did not submit plans or seek approval before installing the 20-foot flagpoles on either side of his driveway. The problem is that one of the poles is in a utility easement, both poles are within the 25-foot building setback line, and the restrictions, and Texas property code, only allow for the installation of one flagpole, Sears said in the statement. Sears said the HOA has contacted Pereira about the situation and the group is willing to work with him in relocating one of the poles. The following is the entire statement from Sears. We are certainly not opposed to the flying of an American flag or Marine Corps flag outside one's home, but we do request that any homeowner wanting to install a flagpole, or any structure outside of one's home, to follow the rules and applicable law. In this particular case, the homeowner installed two 20-foot flagpoles on both sides of his driveway. One on each side, without first submitting the plans or seeking approval. The problem is that one of the poles is in a utility easement, both poles are within the 25-foot building setback line, and the restrictions, and Texas Property Code, only allow for the installation of one flagpole. We have already reached out to the veteran to let him know that the issue is not the flags and are awaiting a response. We are certainly willing to continue to work with this veteran in relocating one of his poles, and would be remiss if we did not take this opportunity to thank him for his personal sacrifice and service to our country. What is going on in Texas? It's obvious some resident, probably a California immigrant, complained about the flags, and the only way the HOA could justify its asinine action of asking the homeowner to take the flags down was to try to pull the Texas code card, which I am sure doesn't state you can only have one pole on your property. Please share if you agree the American flag isn't an eyesore.